Well, hello. It's me. I'm here. I got my iced tea. I got my notes and my stuff. And here we go. Sit on your butt and get ready. Let's do this thing. Hang on. First, I got my eyes are watering. There we go. Allergies. I hate allergies. All right. So, what should we start with? I'm going to start with this first because I watched Ginger Gerald's video last week, I think. He was asking about storing his overdyed floss and everything. I don't like to bobbinate my overdyed floss. I bobbinate all my DMC. But I don't like bobbinating my overdyed floss. So, I have two ways that I store it. And I've tried storing it. I've tried, I think, all methods. I don't like baggies because I just don't like baggies. But this is how I do mine. Now for the floss for the hand-dyed floss or overdyed floss that I don't have a whole lot of, I store like this. This is bought this off Amazon. It's called, what's it called? A stitch holder or something like that. And I just store them, because this is all I have of these. So they fit on there nice, and I store them. And I think I've posted a picture before where I have all my stitchy stuff. I put two hooks on the bottom, the bottom of a shelf, and they just took up there and they hang. That's how I do that. Now, like with my Carrie Creations floss, I have a ton of that. And I don't have enough room to do it this way, because it would take up so much room. So, I did it, and I saw this on one of Vanna's, the Twisted Stitcher, on hers, where you get this tub. This is a file folder. Yeah, it fits these file folders, and you get the file folders and you cut off the folder part. I won't, Terry. She just sent me a message. Don't worry, I won't. And I put them on there with these little rings. And like I said, I got that from Vanna. Showed on her video how she stored hers one time. And I thought, oh man, that's a great idea. So that's how I store mine. He was asking for storage ideas. That's how I store mine. And I like it because you can see all the pretty colors. So that's that. Couple things I got written on my notes I want to talk to you about before I show you my stitching. I'm thinking about, and this would be fun, maybe, doing one of my Flosstube videos and doing it live on YouTube. I seen a couple people do it. I'm like, that would be fun. And what I would do before I get ready to film it, or a day or two before I get ready to do it, I would put in cross-stitch finish line, okay, this is the day and time I'm going to do it. So people know I'm doing it, because I would feel kind of foolish doing a live one and no one's showing up. That way I have people show up. Thinking about it. That would be fun. So, kicking myself in the butt. The Flosstube retreat that's happening in Austin. Originally I was like, do I want to go? Do I not want to go? And I'm like, and I hemmed and hawed about it so long that now all the spots are taken up. Dang it. But I put myself on the waiting list. I don't know how far down I am on the waiting list. So I don't know if I'll get a ticket. I mean, I don't think it would be right for me to sit here and pray that X amount of people drop out so I can go. I wouldn't do that. God probably slap me down or something. I don't know. But yeah, I'm on the waiting list. We'll see if between now and then if I do get to go, it would be nice. I'd love to see you guys. But if I don't get to go, I will definitely, if there's one in 2018, I will definitely make that one. Because that sounds like fun. Alright, what else? That's all I have on my notes, basically. Short notes. I was going to do this video last week, like on Wednesday or Thursday, but man, I had a busy week last week. My daughter has a very active social life. Well, school life. She's in choir, and every year the music group goes on a trip. Last year, if y'all remember, she went to Canada, and I was stressing out about her being stuck in Canada or something. Well, this year they're going to New York, so it's not that far away. It's 3 hours away from where I live, so if something happens, I can hop my butt in the car and run down here and get her or whatever. But anyway, they're leaving Thursday, this coming Thursday, and they're going to be gone. They're leaving Thursday. They'll be there Friday, Saturday, half the day Sunday, and they're coming home Sunday evening. While they're there, they're going to see 3 shows. They're seeing Miss Saigon. They're seeing Cats. And I forget what the other one is. The other one I think is more of a opera type one. But I forget the name. I can't remember the name. It's one I do know because we had to go Monday. Last Monday we had to go to a meeting, where they tell us, give us the itinerary and the do's and the don'ts and what they need to bring, what they don't need to bring. And one of the things they need to bring is a real nice outfit to go, because where they're going to see this one, I can't remember. It's more like a black tie type of thing. So the girls have to wear a nice dress. The boys have to wear like a suit and tie or whatever. So I don't know. So I had that Monday. Then also, she's in theater arts, and they're putting on the production this year of Disney's Little Mermaid. So she had to stay after school every day this week because she's not in the show. She's not the type that would actually be in the production, but she's one of the people in charge of the sound. She's the mics and whatnot. So, and plus she's helping paint like the sets and everything. So they had to stay after school all week long to get this stuff done because the production starts not this week, but the following week. So they had, so I've been having to, I've been running around with her. Plus we've been having to go to the store to get stuff that she needs for her trip. And it's like, she got up this morning. She says, "Mom, can you take me to school today?" I said, "My butt ain't leaving this chair today. I ain't going nowhere." Ride the bus. I felt like I was all over last week. So I never did get a chance to do a video because I was so busy because of her. I love her though. I really don't mind doing it. So, all right. This is probably going to be I'm only 10 minutes in, and now I'm fixing to show you my projects. I have no haul. That's another thing. I haven't been buying anything, and it hasn't been hard not to buy. I think because it's not that I'm on a stash diet. I just got so much that I've already bought that I want to hurry up and stitch and put up in my house, that I'm concentrating on that so I don't feel the urge to shop. Now, I've gone and I've added things on my wish list. There's no harm in that, but the only thing, the only thing that so far I've bought this year is my fabrics that I'm in for Fabric of the Month, and that's it. And I don't know, but I do. I got so much stuff in my stash that I bought because, and I know exactly where they're going to go. I'm looking up in my kitchen because a lot of the stuff is stuff for my kitchen, and I know exactly where I want them to go, and I just want to hurry up and get them all done. And, I know, and I didn't have this on my notes. Thought I was going to sneeze there for a minute. My Heaven and Earth, the blue topaz lady, the one I have 2 pages done. And the 2 pages is all just it's not her, it's like the side, the background. I've made a decision on that. I'm going to stitch her. But I'm going to restart her, and I'm only going to stitch the lady. I'm not going to stitch any of the background. Because I was looking at it, and if I stitch just the lady, I can fit her on a fat quarter, 32 count, and I can do 2/2. Which means it'll go a lot quicker. And it'll be about the same size as a mirror. Excuse me. And it won't take as long. And so I think that's what I'm going to do. And I even pulled out the pattern yesterday to look and see if I could tell where the lady is and where the background is. And yeah, I think I can. I think I could. What are you doing, Loki? So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna find a real nice hand-dyed to stitch her on, something that'll go, because she's all in blues, something that she'll go nice on. And I think that's what I'm gonna do with her. And I got a couple of others because it's a series of 12. There's one for each month. I got a couple of the other ones. I think I'm gonna do the same thing. I think when I stitch those, I'm just gonna stitch the ladies, because I got them for the ladies, not for the background. I mean, background, it's okay, but I just want the ladies, so I think that's what I'm going to do. Anyway, I keep feeling like I have to sneeze. I don't want to sneeze on camera. That won't be a pretty sight. Let's see, what else? Oh, man. I forgot to go down and write down questions people ask. I do know one question someone asked me. They asked me in a Facebook private message. They wanted to know about how many floss tubers are out there. They figured I would know. Well, that do videos. I got somewhere around almost 400 that I'm subscribed to, but not all 400 are still doing videos. So unless I go through and delete the ones that haven't done a video in, 6 months to a year, it's really hard to say. There's a lot of us, but yeah, I'm subscribed to almost 400. I have gone on in the last couple of weeks and deleted some that haven't made some in over a year. I figured if they do start making them again, I'll see them when I do a search. A lot of new ones, though. So, anything else I want to talk about? I have a finish, of course. Oh, before I show... Okay, this is what I finished. Okay, and I had fun stitching this, but the really fun part was I picked it up because I make a working copy, and I picked it up one day to look on the inside to check something. And then I closed it, and I was looking at the back, just scanning the back. And look who's on the back. Look, that's Vonna, the Twisted Stitcher. Vonna, you're on my pattern. I was like, I saw it, and my husband was sitting in his chair, and I was sitting in my chair, and I go, oh my God! And he's like, what? I said, that's Vonna. He's like, who the hell is Vonna? Like, Vonna, the Twisted Stitcher. I watch her videos. Look, she's on my pattern. Vonna, that's so cool. I love her videos. I do. Especially her tutorial videos. Because she sits there and, you know, she says, oh, it's so easy. You just got to do it. And I'm like, that ain't easy. If I try to do that, it'd be all screwed up. That is so cool. Now I'm going to look at all my patterns to see if she's on any others. What's the copyright on this? I don't even know what the copyright is on this. That was just in 2013. And it looks just like her. Look, Vana is on my pattern. Vana! That's so cool. Alright, so here's my finish. Oops. What's that? This was so much fun to stitch. I don't know why. I mean, it was just letters and a few flowers. But it was fun. I got a frame for it already. I'm going to get it framed and hang it up. It was awesome. It was easy, too, because it's just... What's that on there? Alright, there's a piece of fuzz. I took it off. I did it for all the called for colors. The only back stitching that's in it is in the little the flowers. But it's awesome. I love it. And when I was in, like, I don't know, the 6th or 7th grade, my English teacher used this word as a bonus word in a spelling test. She gave us like 2 weeks to study it. She had it up on a bulletin board and everything. So that, and I am a terrible, terrible speller. But I spent the 2 weeks and learned how to spell this word. I don't remember if I got it right on the test or not. Probably not, because I'm a horrible, horrible, horrible speller. But I like it. Even my husband liked it. Of course, he said, his comment was, oh, I like that. He says, I wish you would have done a different color than pinks. Man. He still hasn't finished my table. Remember me talking to you about the table he was making me? It's still not done. Every weekend I ask him, can you work on my table this weekend? I have to call my son-in-law, get my son-in-law over here to help him finish it. Samantha even wants to help him finish it. Okay. What am I working on now? I'm going to tell y'all. It took forever for me to figure out what to work on. Not because I couldn't find anything to work on. It's because I wanted to work on everything. I got so much stuff I want to work on. But this is what I'm doing. This is cherry. I got one that says blueberry. It's just like it, but it's blueberry and it's got blueberries in it instead of cherries. Obviously, because it's called Blueberry. By Country Cottage Needleworks. I really do like Country Cottage Needleworks. And there's only, in this one, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors. Okay. And this is how much I got done on it so far. So I just got to finish the cake, do the little cherry bush or whatever, and then write the word cherry in. And I'll be done. Now, this is all done in Classic Colorworks. Yeah. So it's variegated floss, and, you know, I like using the variegated floss because, you know, it's pretty and everything, but I hate doing one cross stitch at a time. I just like to do and then go back. So that's what I've been doing. I said, screw it. I'm going to stitch the way I want to stitch. I don't care if it's a variegated or not. I'm going to stitch it normal. So this is, and you can still see variegated. It still looks good. So that's what I've been doing. Instead of doing the only one I did one cross at a time was with the border, because that made sense to do it that way, because I started here and I went this way, then I went up, and then I started here and I went up and I went that way. So, but that's it. Pretty neat. Did it on 32 count. Oh, this is hand dyed by Stephanie. I don't remember the name. But I like this fabric, and I want to order some more. I don't remember the name. Let me go get it. Hang on. Y'all can admire my basement door. Y'all haven't done that in a while. It's Caramel Mocha. Hand dyed by Stephanie. And I really like this fabric. It's a nice neutral. Let's see. 32 count. Whoops, it's upside down. 32 count. Lagana. And this piece is for the blueberry one. Because it was a fat quarter and I cut it in half. So I have the cherry and the blueberry. I think that's it. 21 minutes. I mean, there's not really that much more to tell. I mean, I'm not buying it. Like I said, I'm not buying anything. I don't know. What else do y'all want to know? That was my phone. Someone just sent me a message. I don't know. If there's anything else y'all want to know, just ask. Otherwise, I should have wrote down. I should have went back and looked to see if there were questions. I'll have to do that for my next video. I can't think of anything else to tell y'all. I've been watching a lot of Flosstube. I'm getting caught up. Still got quite a few more. And what I'm doing is I'm watching, you know, I'm getting caught up on my regular Flosstube, and then I go watch one or two new ones, and then, because I'm trying to get caught up. And it's one of these things that, oh, Loki, would you hush? See, now I lost my, oh, hang on. You can hear Pepper singing. She started doing that. She's never... She's never done that before. Anytime he barks, now she may bark if he barks, but she's never howled like that. Until recently. Pepper! This is my life. She just started... Loki! Loki, come! Come here, Loki. Sit. Sit. Get over here. Loki. But she just started... Loki, you want a treat? Come here. Come here, Loki. Sit. It's too early for Samantha to be home, so I don't know what he's barking at. Hush. Alright, well, I'm going to go now because I got to do something to get them to calm down. So until next time, stitch away. Bye, everyone.